The site of the Season 1 SBA champions will now be getting a new coach. After this game, going into next week, there will be a new head coach for the Diddy Monkeys, as Coach K-Bark has been informed this is his last game. So can they end off on a win against the struggling Wario Muscles? It's going to be a tough task. That's going to be a deep hit to center field. Wario, and that ball is gone! Plane spoils the K-Bark. It's 1-0. An unbelievable start for the Muscles, who have been struggling for the past few weeks. They get on the board early. And here comes Wiggler. What a start there for the Wario Muscles. Like we said before, definitely been a struggle bus of a season for the Wario Muscles, because they did start out great, winning 4 of their first 5. Now looking at them right now, they're 4-4. They've on a little bit of a losing streak. It's going to be really interesting to see if they can sort of get back into this situation about being in the bye week, because at the beginning of the season, they were looking like absolute favorites. That ball is belted to left field. See you later. A 2-run home run for Firebro. It's 3-0. Train playing a factor there. They could have went for the buddy jump, but they just kept getting hit by the train. And it's starting to look ugly for the Diddy Monkeys. Red Magic Koopa now up. You know me, after a great season last season, has really fell off a cliff, for lack of a better word. Finally, they get one out thanks to Brown Critter. But Little Me may just not be the answer at pitcher. Gonna be really interesting to see what they do from here. Obviously, a bunch of coaches threw their name into the straw hat for that new coaching gig. So definitely gonna be a really interesting scenario to see who gets that job. But for the Wario Muscles, this could be a great get-right game to get back over 500. Red Critter, we knew he was an MVP candidate earlier this season and basically in Season 1 as well, but can't get anything to go. That's a great grab there from Brown Critter. Even with all of the dysfunction in the organization, Brown Critter has been the MVP of this team, especially on defense. But here comes the Diddy Monkeys. Basically sort of the same core, but definitely a little bit lackluster. So it's going to be really interesting to see if the Diddy Monkeys can respond after a quick 3-0 start. What a play from Red Critter. Here comes the captain for the team, Diddy Kong. It's going to be a high fly ball, but that will be caught by Koopa. Very interesting to see what Pizza does here in these last few weeks before the trade deadline. There's only one more week till the trade deadline. See if he makes any moves in that outfield, or if he just keeps it the same going into the playoffs, because they've shown their inability to field at times, but they're starting off strong here. Keeping Firebro at pitcher. The moment they threw Red Critter at pitcher, kind of like last season in the SBA championship, it did not work out. So they're being smart. It's going to be just really interesting to see if they can sort of get back on track, because you know how good this team is. This team, on paper, is one of the most stacked teams in the league, but can't get anything to go. Quick 2 strikes there for Paratroopa. Hit over the middle. Diddy can't grab it, so Paratroopa will make it to first base. Here comes Red Koopa. More known for his fielding work. I mean, he's the guy you kind of want to build around in the outfield, because he had a great season last season. Has been trying his best to build off it, and it's kind of worked to an extent there. Monty Mole taking a little time to grab that ball. So runners on first and third. Here comes Green Dry Bones. Then we go back to the top of the lineup. Green Dry Bones sort of been wishy-washy when it comes to his play as of late. But good hit there, and that will send an RBI home for the Muscles. And all of a sudden, it's getting ugly. back to the top of the order for the Muscles. It has been a season of disappointment. This is really disappointment versus disappointment here halfway through the season. Going into the season, we thought these were going to be two of the top teams in the league. And that's going to be a triple play! Unbelievable! What defense there from the veteran Diddy Monkeys. Finally getting back up. You do have Brown Critter and King K. Rool, the slugger of the year last year. Can they generate any offense here? That's going to be a deep hit to center field, but that will be caught. Trying to go for the home run shot. No dice. Here comes King K. Rool. Looking for his own. Trying to call his own number. Going to right field. And that ball is gone. That ball was sent to Jupiter. They cut into the lead. Two constants have been on this team are Brown Critter and King K. Rool, defensively and offensively, respectfully. They've both been great. Trying to go for another home run shot as Green Shy Guy, but no good. Here comes Vanilla Me. We're going to continue to generate some offense here for the Diddy Monkeys. But a surprisingly good pitcher whenever he is in is Firebro. Good hit off the star pitch. He's going to go one. Just play it safe. So here comes Yoshi. So everyone, definitely more of a disappointment here for this Diddy Monkeys team, and that's why batting is few and far between, but a great grab from Red Critter gets the Wario Muscles back up top. Top of the third here. Still in the best part of your lineup. Going to be interesting if Wiggler can start a little bit of a rally here and sort of guarantee a win. Because while a 3-run lead is safe, not as safe as you think in the SBA. Looking for the hit. Wiggler. Oh, deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? It looks like it will just be off the wall. So Wiggler will get a double. And looking for a star hit there is Firebro off the bat. And that's going to send Wiggler home. What a star hit there from Firebro. Making it 5-1. Here comes Red Magic Koopa. You remember, scored the first home run in Bowser Jr. rookie history. Of course, that history only lasted one season before Bowser Jr. was revoked of his captaincy. It's so interesting because you have a team like the Mario Fireballs who are 6-2 with less of a run differential than the Wario Muscles, or even the Birdo Bows have less of a run differential than the Wario Muscles too. It's just these past few games, these have been sort of tight-knit games that they haven't been able to win, and a win here could definitely help them gain momentum into next week, especially with all the flux in the organization for the Diddy Monkeys. Obviously, I think 4 coaches have put their name in the hat for that head coaching position. Still prestigious, with it being a championship roster from last season. But can the Diddy Monkeys try and give K-Bark one last hurrah? That's going to be the main question. Already 2 outs here, bottom of the third. Diddy Monkeys, Diddy Kong, the captain, gets on base. Here comes all the heavy hitters. Hit there from Funky Kong, deep to right field, and that ball is gone! Potential realized! They cut into the lead! What a hit from Funky Kong! And just like that, it's a 2-run game! This is exactly what we were talking about with the Wario Muscles most of not, if not all of this season. It's been very frustrating if you are a Wario Muscles fan because stuff like that happens. Luckily, they get out of the inning, preventing further damage. But the Diddy Monkeys slowly but surely crawling their way back. Down to a 2-run lead for the Muscles. Red Critter will be up here to bat for the Wario Muscles, formerly of the Bowser Jr. Rookies. And that's an insane hit to left field! See you later! An absolute belted shot to left field! They re-increased the lead to 3! Just a fantastic hit, not even bunny jumps could get there. Vanilla Me trying everything he can, but it is just not good enough. So they will throw in Yoshi over the captain. How will Yoshi do in this situation? Hit there, that's an insanely high power hit for someone of Yoshi's size. Gets on base. Here comes Koopa. Yoshi being put in is very interesting. Maybe looking for a couple of star hits there. Hit there, Vanilla Me looking for the double play, and they will get it. Can Yoshi get the Diddy Monkeys back on offense? It looks like that's not going to be the case. Can the bite jump get there in time, though? And it looks like they can. What a grab there from Monty Mole. A fantastic hit from Green Dry Bones, but didn't have enough juice on that. What a play. Here comes the slugger of the year. Trying to get it, go for the power hit there. Doesn't get all the ball there, so it goes straight to Red Magic Koopa. Fireball definitely having the betting of the 2 pitching matchups so far today. Looks like it's going to continue. Vanilla Me, definitely someone who could be dropped for a pitcher once the new coaching takes over. Because he is just, on offense or defense, he has just not looked good whatsoever. Gonna be interesting to see if they can sort of right the ship. I mean, right now they're still battling with Waluigi Spitballs for that final playoff spot. So even with a loss here, and probably the Waluigi Spitballs are going to lose as well, because this is a sort of on the rise Peach Monarch team that made some moves, got PD Piranha. Could be interesting, could be going on a little bit of a win streak. So it's literally it's a battle of the garbage bin for that 8th seed. It was like that last season. Looking for a good hit is Wiggler. That's going to be grabbed by Vanilla Me. Double play. Great prowess from the pitcher. And Firebro increase the lead here for the Wario Muscles. That's a deep hit to right field, and that ball is going to be foul. Barely. Looking for it again, and Diddy Kong tried to grab it. He couldn't. So Firebro will get the first base. Here comes Red Magic Koopa. Looking for a good hit. Can't get it to go, and that will get them back on offense. Bottom of the 5th. They still have 3 chances to try their best to get something going. Every time it feels like they've responded, the Wario Muscles throw a haymaker right back. They kind of feel like they know that it's a must-win game for chemistry issues. And just purely off the fact that this is a team that should be way better than 500. So I think they realize that in general. Firebro's starting to get a little tired. Will that play a factor? Paragoomba looking for a good hit, and that will be that hit. Paragoomba will get on base. They will do a little bit of a pitching change here. They'll throw in Wario. The obvious answer, he's been the closer for the Wario Muscles for the longest time. That's going to be an easy double play. Falls right into the glove of Boomerang Bro. 2 more innings, top of the 6th. Wario Muscles having some of the best players of their lineup. And Paratroopa. Can Boomerang Bro add on some insurance runs here for the Wario Muscles? That's the main question. And for a hit over the middle, a bad hit there from Boomerang Bro. So they get the out. A rare misstep there from Boomerang Bro. Not really known for his fumbles on the batting mound. That's going to be trying to get a good hit from Red Critter, and that will be foul. Red Critter looking for something, going over to left field. That is going to be fair, so Red Critter will get on base. And a quick strike there for Paratroopa. Looking for a good hit. How about this from Paratroopa? 2 runners on, a great impressive base hit. Koopa trying to continue to rally here for the Wario Muscles. Already 2 quick strikes. Doesn't go for the star pitch. Instead, Koopa will just go for that. And that's going to be a double play, all by Brown Critter's self. One impressive play from the Defensive Player of the Year candidate. And while we have a moment, guys, make sure that if you are watching this on YouTube, to make sure you tune in to us live every Saturday at 7 p.m. for each week of the SBA. And also join the SBA Discord for all your updates on your favorite teams. The Monkeys back up to bat. 2 more chances to get 3 runs and tie up this game. Diddy Kong will not be able to do that. Back to the meat and potatoes of the lineup for the Diddy Monkeys. Diddy Monkeys and DK Wilds are sort of built similarly when it comes to their teams. It's just, I don't know. It's just completely different dynamics. One team can get everything to go, and one team can't. Hit there from Brown Critter. That's belted to left field, and that ball is gone. Brown Critter trying everything he can to keep them in this game. It's back to a 2-run deficit. Welcome in, Florida Man. Speaking of Florida Man, King K. Rool on at bat. Can King K. Rool make this a 1-run game? That's a good line drive, and that ball is gone off the foul pole. The spirit of Florida running through King K. Rool's veins. It's a 1-run deficit. Back-to-back home runs, and all of a sudden this is a closer game than pizza would want. Hit there. Well, luckily they finally get the last out. But oh my goodness, what a way to respond for the Diddy Monkeys. And if they play perfect defense here, they have a chance to tie or even win the game in the bottom of the 7th. Way more attainable. Hit there from Green Dry Bones. Looks like it'll just be a pop fly. Train will just miss him. Wario up to bat. Hit there. Goes over to the left side. Wario will get on base. Wiggler looking to add some insurance runs here for the Wario Muscles. Can Yoshi deny him? Not this time. So 2 runners on, 1 out. Fire Bro. Gonna be here. Gonna go for the deep hit. And that looks like it's gonna be a pop fly. Looks like Wario's gonna try and tag up and go 3 though. That's exactly what he does, and instead goes back to second. And Red Magic Koopa help out the team. What a play from Brown Critter! What a diving grab! And all of a sudden, the Diddy Monkeys, a win here is on the bats of Vanilla Me, Yoshi, and Paragoomba. Can they start a rally here in the bottom of the 7th? Hit there. Vanilla Me! That's deep to left field! Will the bunny jump get there in time, though? Yes, it will! Vanilla Me tried to win it himself. So 2 more chances here. Yoshi looking for a hit of his own. That's going to be grabbed. So we'll be on the bat of Paragoomba. If Paragoomba can just get on base, the top of the lineup will be up. The pitch. Already 2 strikes. Paragoomba gotta be easy with this. Wario trying to close it. Good hit there, and that ball will drop. They stay alive for 1 more at bat. Monty Mole looking to continue the rally here for the Diddy Monkeys. The game time run is on first base. Wario trying everything he can to get this team home, and that's not going to be the case. 2 runners on. The game-winning run is now on first base. It's going to rely on the captain versus captain matchup. Could we see fireworks here from Diddy Kong? Hasn't had the greatest day batting, but looking to continue that. And what a grab from the trade acquisition! Boomerang Bro ends it, and the Wario Muscles finally get back into the win column. What a trade acquisition from Pizza in fending off the comeback as the Wario Muscles that go to 5-4 here after week 9. They tried everything they could, but your 2 best players that you want the best from, your captain and your MVP, those are going to be your MVPs. Wario Muscles, a 90 in batting for Wario and a 90 in batting for Firebro. It's just enough. And that will help you guys, hopefully, for the rest of the season, because there were some good grabs there. Some hits over to left field, but it was not enough. Going over to the Diddy Monkeys, they tried everything they can. It's just that Diddy Kong did not have a great day batting, along with a few others, and Vanilla Me is definitely struggling at pitching. But with that being said, that will be the last game of the K-Bark era. And is this an innuendo that a coaching change could be the thing that helps out this team get back to old glory?